Hello, once again, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am John Thomas, and with me is my sidekick, my partner in crime, Mr. Rick, all the way down to Splinter Reality, all the way down in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I got Sweet Pea on the couch, and she's about to throw something at me, and I don't know why. But how are you doing, sir?
I am hydrated. That's about all I can say for myself at this point. I'm
Yeah.
hydrated. I have
Ah,
water in my system. Big old. Probably at some point have to piss during
okay.
the during this whole process. But
Is that a
hydration instead of dehydration. That's what you
ah,
do.
is
I
that a
hydrate so I
Stanley?
don't dehydrate.
Is that a Stanley?
That is not a Stanley. This is a reduce.
A reduced Stanley?
It's a reduce.
Oh,
Reduce.
oh,
Because I'm a
reduced.
reduce bag.
Oh God, and here we go.
Here we
But
go, people. Oh my
but
God. That reminds me of a joke. You want to hear it? Here it goes.
all right.
What's the difference between a private detective agency and a glory hole?
What?
Not much. They both rely on anonymous tips.
No, Jesus Christ.
Um,
So, oh, no, since we already
I'm
started
so
that.
sorry. I did not mean to just start this out with such bullshit. But that's the week I'm having. I'm having a bullshit week. I've excelled in bullshittery. Uh,
Oh,
if
really?
if I was a stand-up philosopher, uh, like Mel Brooks in History of the World Part One, the nice lady would ask me, "Did you bullshit this week? Did you try to bullshit this week?" Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a thing. That's a
So
thing.
with that joke that you just did, I got one. I got one for you.
Oh dear lord.
What's the what's the was it what's the what else is better than a rose on a piano?
Ooh, no, what's better than a rose on a piano?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Having someone named Rose on a piano is awfully nice by itself.
No, tulips on an organ.
Two lips on an organ. That is accurate. That is accurate. Um, because
And
that
here
goes
you
for
go.
everybody. That's
Yeah,
that's good for everyone. Not
yeah,
just
that's
us guys. I'm just saying.
ah,
Yeah, man. The Did you hear that uh the Imperial Ruler Company will
yeah.
not be making yardsticks any longer?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hey, so how was your week, man?
Oh my God. And we'll just get into that. But before we get into our weeks, guys, like the page. Like the page. YouTube. We're on YouTube now. You can see our lovable faces, and once in a while you'll see Queen Sweet Pea somewhere around here.
She's
She's
floating
always
around.
in the kitchen.
She's a
She's in the kitchen.
disembodied corporal uh, projection at the moment.
Yeah. And she's got a lot of things going on. We're gonna be talking a lot of shit, but yeah, you can always check us out on YouTube on the JT72, which you'll get this podcast, you'll
This
get
fucking
podcast,
podcast.
any podcast and whatever. When I get the JT project, when I start interviewing bands again, you'll get skits and all that. And me,
Hey,
you'll see me and Mr. Rick do something when I go down to Raleigh, North Carolina.
yeah, which is it's coming up pretty quick. This
Yeah,
not this weekend because that's Easter.
right. No,
Maybe
it's
next,
2 weeks.
huh?
2 weeks. Two
2 weeks.
weeks?
2 weeks,
All right,
roughly,
two
roughly,
weeks, two
give or
weeks,
take,
roughly. A
give or
week and
take.
3 days. A
Yeah.
week and 2 days. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna do that. But like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want. You can find all past episodes I had with the JT Project and this fucking podcast. I've had some bands on there. I've had we had a couple of other ones. It was pretty good, but getting off the thing. So like, subscribe, hit the little belly button, uh, and also with the top fives, um, just comment, comment anywhere on social media, anywhere you can get in touch with us, write it, submit it. I will get to it, or Mr. Rick will get to it,
Yeah, we'll
basically,
do things.
because I
We
don't think.
want we want to know how all 17 of you that are listening to our podcast
Yeah,
are yeah, we want to know. And if you like our bullshittery, share it with your friends. And if you don't like our bullshittery, share it with your friends. It's we're okay. This is what I've determined, okay? I
yeah.
believe that we are to podcasts what a really smelly cheese or a weirdly smelling uh, sock is to a college dorm room. Okay. So, why do I say this? Because when you're in college, you've all got friends that you were friends with in college, and you remember doing this. You'll be like, oh, this is terrible. You gotta smell it. And so, and
I
that's
still
what
do it to this day.
you're just like, wow, this is the most horrible, terrible podcast that has ever been on the face of this fucking planet. And guess what? You're going to share it with your friends because it is that bad. It's that. I don't care if you're laughing at me. I want you to laugh at me. Do I think all my jokes are funny? No. So but you're not laughing at me making a joke. You're laughing at me in general. And I am okay with that. So, guys,
Sound
yeah,
like Kermit the Frog on that one.
just laugh at me. It's okay. Yeah, Kermit, Kermit the Frog here for Sesame Street News. I mean,
Yeah,
look here, people. Um, how many times can you hear Kermit the Frog go, well, fuck? Not often, okay? Did you just call me Cramit? Um, Cramit the
Kermit,
Frog. That's,
Kermit the
that,
Frog.
that was, well, there was that one time in Tijuana. Um, but like, what do
Crazy.
you have if you've got if you're twiddling two bright green tennis balls in your hand? You've got Kermit the Frog's undivided attention. You're welcome.
Yeah, right. Okay. So do that.
Oh
Also,
boy.
oh boy. Uh,
Oh boy.
hey.
Oh dear Lord. What the fuck?
Now you got X-rated
And
Mickey Mouse.
yeah. Oh, I'm a. Oh, whoa, hey, Minnie. Hey, what's going on? Um, yeah.
Also, guys, if you like, me and Mr. Rick were talking, via something. I don't know where we were. I think we were doing telepapical, whatever, we were
Telepathic.
teleporting.
Telepathetic.
Yeah, yeah. We might have guests on from time to time.
I'm all about it, man.
We had, let's see,
We
who
had
did
Craig
that?
on Craig.
We
Craig.
had Craig from Needless to Say.
Yeah.
And I'm going to shoot out to Brad because he was on my podcast. He's also from Needless to Say. He was another brainchild of that thing, of that podcast. So we'll get him on. Um, Also, we had Steam, the was it, Steam Young Gentlemen, was whatever podcast that was. They were on. Of course, we have the family, the boss lady, Miss Stacy Lee, always on.
Right. Yeah.
So, if you want to throw like somebody out there, we'll try. We'll see what we can do. I was like, throw out a person out there, and one thing can lead to another. It could be a comedian, it could be you know, it could be a random person, it could be anybody. It could be a Splinter reality person.
Yeah, yeah, we can have the rest of the band on.
Oh,
We can have other bands from the Raleigh area.
yeah.
We can do anything.
We could do anything
Do
if we put our
practically anything.
minds to it.
Right. And now that's the thing. We do have to put our minds to it.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt because
Yeah.
when I use
There's
my
lots of
mind,
yeah.
that means I gotta wake somebody. I gotta wake something up.
Oh, I gotta wake up.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
Yeah, man.
since
So
we
what
went off on a tangent,
us
my
on
week,
tangents? No.
we went down the strict road, and then all of a sudden we veered off again. What would
It's
this podcast be?
what would this podcast be? Probably intelligible. Um
So,
probably yeah.
my week, let's see, besides work and therapy and everything else known to man, uh, my job was evacuated.
Your job was evacuated?
Everybody left. So here's the story. The fire alarm was going off, and it went off, then it came on, then it went off. So everybody had to leave, right?
Okay.
We ended up having PD show up, the chief and two engines showed up. They're going through and everything. They probably did or did check-a-rooney, whatever. By the way, I'm on the clock, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, the thing can get burned to the ground. I can still clock out. Um, so we're standing there, and everything was okay, and everything. It's like all the employees going first. Why?
Why?
What happens if there was an explosion?
That would have been a really bad day.
Save the customers.
I mean,
I mean,
save the customers.
yeah, save the customers. And oh God, this is why customers are so goddamn stupid. Okay,
Okay.
you see now. Okay, Mr. Rick, say you and the wife pull up to a spot, right? You park the car and you walk in and you see two fucking fire trucks.
Two fire trucks.
Two fire trucks.
Yes.
What is your, and people are outside. What is
Okay.
your, something's wrong, right?
I'm not going to try to go in there.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Like that, yeah.
I'm
Like
like, what
it
the
there if something that bad is going down, right?
mm-hmm.
Like and there's so we had a 5 alarm fire
Oof.
in
Ouch.
the yeah, in the
Wow.
building next to us. 5 fire trucks showed up in the building next to us, which is the place where they do the MRIs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's now let me ask you a question. In Raleigh, are they paid or volunteer?
It depends on if it's actually Wake County, or if it is, or the city of. So in Cary,
Right.
um, they are volunteers.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But in Wake County in general,
Mm-hmm.
they are
They're paid.
actual paid.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. So you
So
gotta
I
have
know
some
that's
courage.
like, yeah, if they are hired by the county, then they're paid. If they're hired by the town, uh, they are a volunteer force,
Right, right.
unless you're like right on the edge, because
Oh, okay.
then it gets yeah, jurisdictions and things like that get really
Right,
nuts.
right, right, right. I hear you. I hear you. I
But
hear
but
you.
in grand total, we have a mixture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if God forbid something happens, how about your ambulance corps? It's all volunteer?
Ambulance Corps is paid by the is in accordance with the hospitals that they are a part of.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Even crazier because some of them are volunteer, but most
Right.
of those are paid.
Yeah, we have I mean we have an ambulance corps here. We have Freehold Township. We got they're run by the county and all that. But they also have ambulances that come from the hospital. Like the paramedics unit, they have to come from a certain area. They're paid. They're paid paramedics, not like us guys. We're all volunteers and all that, which is not bad. I mean, but here's the thing with volunteers. If you get, if it's really bad, if it's like a fucking a three alarm fire and all that, and you have
Hmm.
volunteers showing up, it could take like almost close to a half an hour to an hour to get everybody in there.
Yeah,
You have
because
to
they're
have
coming
enough.
from all over. They're not all just raring ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, what the hell? I mean, this place can be burnt to the ground. And I mean, the first due engine just shows up and the whole entire thing is fully engulfed.
Yeah,
The house.
by the yeah, that's the problem with volunteer force is unfortunately because they don't have a set shift that they're
Mhm.
working. Yeah, it can
It
get
can get
bad.
dicey and all that. Because I have me and Gail have a friend that's a volunteer firefighter. I was like his father's like in there, and like it goes to it's generations upon generations of volunteer firefighters. And he's like, what is he now? Like he's like 30 something, right? No. He's still is 25. He's about 25 years old. He's been doing this probably since he was a junior firefighter, like a teenager or an 18-year-old or something like that. It's fucking amazing. It's awesome and all that. But let's talk something on a happy note.
Let's talk about some happy notes instead of things burning down.
Yeah. Um, what's happening soon?
There's Easter.
Okay. Oh yeah, speaking of Easter, what are you doing for Easter?
Not much. um, my mom is a soloist uh
Uh-huh.
every year for the church, so I normally end
Oh.
up going to service and listen to my mom sing.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. But what's happening in 13 days?
In 13 days, you're heading down here, which means that at some point we're going to be playing some putt putt together.
Yeah, we're gonna play some putt-putt
Yeah,
because
buddy.
so uh we're coming down an extra day. So you know, Gail's got some a friend down there, so we're gonna probably meet up with them on Thursday. Friday, I'm gonna go golf. Me and Gail are gonna go golf, and she's gonna hit some balls in the water.
Yeah. Hey.
So I was looking, and Mr. Rick told me about this place. So I'm talking to the owner and all that via email, and I'm like I'm on an app called 18 Birdies, so I can preview the course.
Yeah.
So I put in the course that I'm going to be playing at,
Yeah. The
and
Knights
I'm
play.
Nights play. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, let's do 1 through 9. So I'm going through the course. I'm seeing. not one, but at least two places on a par three has water.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to be hitting the ball in the water. Kiss my ass, okay? And it's not going to be me. Watch, I'll put
Watch,
three.
you're gonna have very hydrated balls by the
Yeah,
time
that's
that everything is done.
well. I went to I got a couple of I got my tailor-made balls, but when I get to
Nice.
the water hole, I'm using bullshit balls
Just in case.
just in case I put the ball in the water. I was like, I ain't playing that game. And then on top of that, I went to when I was off, I decided to go to my place of work. They had golf balls.
Really?
They were selling balls.
So did
So
you
I
get some
bought,
bulk balls?
yeah, I got 24 balls for $27.
Holy shit.
Not bad, 24. I mean, I paid for, well, I'm paying for TaylorMade. So
Yeah.
TaylorMade's it's like a Titleist and all that. So, so so we're gonna be playing that. And then on Friday night, Mr. Rick will show up and we'll smoke some tasty cigars that JT will bring down.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. I still have the knuckle sandwich.
Oh, awesome.
So I have them back in the humidor. They're aging quite lovely.
Very
Quite fine.
chef's kiss.
Yeah, that's true. And this time I'm not what do I need to not forget, Gail? My lighter. We already knew what happened the last time, right?
Yeah, we're lighting it off of the lighter for fucking
The barbecue.
lighting the uh chimney
The
flue.
barbe- yeah, the barbecue lighter or whatever
Yeah.
that you want to call it, like something like that. That was funny as fuck.
It was a little ridiculous.
Yeah, but that was all fun. This time I won't forget. I hope not. So so that brings to my question. So we were talking off air. We're gonna do a little putt putt and a little range, right? We're gonna have a
Yep.
contest. Who can drive farther, you or Miss Gale?
It's probably going to be Miss Gale, to be honest. Like I'm
I don't know. I don't know. You know. Are you gonna do a Happy Gilmore?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
No,
So
I'm not going to do a Happy Gilmore because you can break your arm by doing that. You know that, right?
well, you could break my club, one or the other.
Oh yeah, no. I would, yeah.
I'm just debating on which club should I take. Now we were talking and we were talking off air, and we have a miniature golf course there too, right, Mr. Rick?
Yes, that's over at the Party Shack.
Okay. Per T Shack.
It
Is
is
it
the reason I say par, as in par for the course, Tee, and then shack. So
so
Party Shack.
so it's PAR.
P A
Is
R T
is there
E
a
E.
hyphen? Or is
No,
it
it's
one?
just a whole nother word.
Oh, it's a whole nother word.
The whole
Oh,
nother
it would
damn
be
word.
good if it was a
Party Shack.
okay. I'm debating. I've like, well, I already have my outfits picked out. I already got my shirts already picked out. My polos. You'll like one of the polos that I'm gonna wear.
Does it
It's got balls on them.
it's got oh do you have balls right on the right and left?
I got balls all over me.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah, it's
I'm
kind of
waiting
cool.
for the
And you know who bought it for me?
who's that?
Sweet Pea.
Hey,
Yeah, she allows me. And then
that's
I
pretty
got
awesome.
I got I got normal ones and whatever, nice looking ones, whatever. I mean, they're okay. I mean, some of the shirts I could wear out in public.
Some of them,
Some of
not
them,
all of them. Some of them.
I'm thinking about buying one. One of the guys who I interviewed, he golfs and he also smokes cigars. Um, he has one, a polo with all the sex positions on them.
Oh my!
Yeah, and they're small. I mean, you have to
You
get up
can't
close.
tell. You have to be like right up on them to
You
see.
gotta be right up on them to see them. Like if I'm here and you're like 15, 20 feet away, you're not gonna be able to see it.
Yeah,
You'll
it's
see the
just whatever.
shirt, like, oh wow, that's a cool design. And if you get closer, no, not really.
You're like, oh
So,
my.
so I had a question in the dog bowl, which will come to fruition if I use it. Now, one of the questions was, should you bring your putter to a miniature golf course?
You know, it's not the weirdest thing that I've heard of.
Right.
Is it kind of like overkill? Maybe. But at the same time, if you're wanting to get some like real world experience,
Hmm.
like nothing says real world experience like a windmill that's spinning around and I you're going to enjoy the course
Right.
because like there's a there's a whole section where you have to get onto a swing
Onto
and swing yourself like on a zip line
right.
down the green. Yeah.
Wow. This is going to be
It's
interesting.
wackadoo.
Wow. Gail's going to be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So, my question is, how many, the last time you played, how many holes in one did you have in 18 holes?
In 18 I normally get 2.
Okay, that's there was one that me and Gail were playing in Lake George, and I had back-to-back holes in ones.
Yeah, nah, like some of it's always funny. It's always the one that you don't expect.
Right, exactly.
Now, the Par T Shack is very gimmicky with some of
Oh,
their stuff. There's one where you don't hit the ball with the golf club, you hit it with a baseball bat. Um,
oh,
there's one where like so they've got Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk on one of the courses. You have to hit it through a school bus.
okay.
Like there's all kinds of craziness that
Wow. And
yeah.
how's the driving range there?
So the driving range there is a virtual driving range.
Oh, okay.
So you you've got your little virtual setup and you can either play a round of golf on there or you
Right.
can just thwack the living shit out of a ball or two.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Now they don't have like a normal driving range like you would
Not
see.
yeah, not there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Now there's oh boy, where is that I can't remember where the driving range is. But there is another driving range,
Mm,
but they are not connected. No.
mm.
So,
Okay.
yeah. But do you know what is connected?
What is that, Mr. Rick?
The strips that you get from Dazzling Nails with Gail. You know, those strips are amazing. They've got such brilliant colors. They've got such pizzazz. I would even go so far to say they are spectacular. Maybe even a little over the top. But who doesn't want to be over the top every now and again? You have the opportunity to make your nails look like you just spent all day in a salon, and it doesn't take but just a little bit to actually get your nails done. It's fantastic. All you got to do, you got to clean it, you got to put it on, and then you got to put on the applique. It is stupid easy. It's so easy that both me and JT can do it. And we've already stated that we, although rather loquacious, are not hyper intelligent. Okay? We're just not. And that, when I wake up in the morning, I think to myself, how can I make my day better? Right? You have to be able to treat yourself. And part of treating yourself is taking 2 seconds out of your day for doing something specifically for you. I don't want you to go to Dazzling Nails with Gail for anybody else. I don't want you to go just because, oh, I want to look good for my date. That's a viable thing. I don't want you to go there just to look good for the interview that you've got coming up, which you're going to nail because you're awesome. No, I don't want you to go there for those reasons. I want you to go there for you. Do something good for you. Make yourself look beautiful today. Make yourself feel beautiful today, because that's what Dazzling Nails with Gail is all about. Making you look and feel your best. And sometimes all you need to do is just change up your nail color and remind yourself that you are a badass. So, if you truly believe in yourself, if you think that you're a badass, go ahead to Dazzling Nails with Gail. Get yourself your brand new strips and make yourself look like $1,000,000. Back to you, JT.
Yes, and this just in, uh, as before we came on the air, Gail was telling me like new metallic strips are coming out, Gail. When? Oh, as of tomorrow's buy one get one. What do you mean,
Ooh,
no? No buy one get one?
You can buy three to get one free.
Oh, if you buy three, you get one free.
that rhymes.
Yes, and that could not be a crime.
Yeah, that's why you do it all the time.
That is totally fine if you do it all the time.
The only thing better would be listening to Sublime.
Yes, and in due time, it will be totally fine.
If we were on Nickelodeon, we say, I don't know, we might get slimed.
But all in due time.
Oh, guys, you know what? You're far too kind.
Yes, and we only had 3 cups of coffee.
Only 3 today.
Only 3 today, and all that other fun stuff. Um, so, so I was thinking. I know that's hard.
A dangerous pastime, I know.
It's a dangerous pastime. I think I had an aneurysm when I had that. I had a thought, and
Whoa.
I had an aneurysm. I was getting a headache.
Yeah, yeah,
I realized it was Dale's
did you
cooking.
start twitching?
No, not yet. I love you. No, but since we're gonna do this mid-tries golf course, do you think I should wear my golf shoes
Oh,
with the
okay. Do they have spikes or no?
rubber spikes?
Rubber spikes, that's debatable.
Ah,
But if they were spikes, I'd say definitely not. That'll ruin if they have linoleum.
oh, that would suck. How about
Yes.
so I'm gonna wear my my golf attire at the
Oh
putt putt,
yeah. Oh yeah, that's a definite.
and then I could be like, I could do it. I could do a Kramer. I could do a Ralph Cramton. Say hello to the ball. Hello, ball.
Hello, ball.
Hello, ball. Wasn't that? No, that was Norton, right? Norton did that, right? You have to address the ball.
You have to address the ball. Hello, ball.
Hello, ball, and all that elephant stuff and all that.
It's like,
So,
do you remember Dorf?
Dwarf. I heard him.
Like, it was uh Jim Conway? Tim
No, Tim
Conway.
Conway.
Tim
Tim Conway.
Conway.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Dwarf.
Uh and him like his thing like him trying to like golf and do everything on his knees.
Oh, yeah. I remember that
Oh
one. Yeah.
yeah. And
So,
some hijinks would always happen. Yeah, like
oh yeah, that is awesome and all that. So, I think we should ask Miss Sweet Pea what would be because I went unless you have something for top five.
what I wanted to know what her idea was.
What was your idea? What do you think our top five would be? Off the top of your head. What can it be? We'll go with it. Don't think too hard.
Favorite cars.
Favorite cars. All right.
Ooh, okay.
Favorite cars. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Top five favorite cars. Mr. Rick, what do you got?
All right. So I'm
The
gonna
cars will not
show my
go.
age. I'm definitely showing my age because we're gonna go back to the future with this one. The
Now,
DeLorean.
okay, here's the question. Should it be, oh, you know what? We could, let's go cars, top five cars in sitcoms or in dramas.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see
It
what
could
you're
be
doing here.
anything like that. Let's do it like
Okay,
that.
then top 5 cars in pop culture. Pop culture
Right,
cars.
yeah. There you go.
Okay. I'm sticking with the DeLorean then.
Okay. All right. And let's see. We'll go with let's do the Starsky and Hutchmobile.
Oh, nice. Are you gonna skid across the front of the bumper?
No, that's a General Lee. Come on, man, get your
We'll get
shit
there. We'll
straight.
get there. Okay, so I will see your Starsky and Hutch, and I will raise you Ecto One from the Ghostbusters.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
That wasn't on my bingo card, but that's good. All right. Let me get I don't want to use it now. Okay. Give me the Batmobile,
No, okay, that can be which one?
the original,
Oh, so we're talking
1973.
1967. Okay.
1967, right. Okay.
Okay.
We're going with that one. We're going that
Oh,
one.
that's a good one. So I will see your Batmobile and I
Right.
will raise you the A-Team van.
Oh, that was on
Dun,
my
dun,
bingo
dun,
card.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay, I got that one. All right, that's your third pick. Let's see. My pick would be give me. Oh, damn. Oh. Mm, give me Knight Rider.
Oh, okay. Okay. I can dig. So if you're taking Knight Rider, then I'm going to take Black Thunder Chicken, aka the Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit. Just try to
Ooh.
catch me, bitches.
Oh, okay. All right. I had that one on my bingo card, but that was the one I had in the holster. Let's see. Let's go with now. It could be a
It
down.
could be anything in pop culture. Pop culture
Okay.
cars.
All right. Let's go with. All right. I don't know if this counts. Give me the mystery machine.
That totally counts. That
All
100% counts. That totally tracks. That is a
right.
car. It is in pop culture.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know I was gonna bring it, and I was like,
I love
well,
it. I love it. Okay, so if you're going there,
now this is your last pick,
this
right?
is my last pick.
All
So
right.
we got to make it good, right?
Yeah.
Um and I just lost it out of my brain cuz I was so impressed by the mystery machine. That was well played. Well fucking played. Um Cameron's dad's Ferrari in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Oh, and that was so pretty. My
Oh
dad
wow.
my dad wipes this with a diaper.
With a diaper. Yeah, yeah, I love that one. All
He
right.
loves this car
Uh,
more than he loves me.
I remember that one. Uh, let's go. Okay, my last pick. Let me. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Actually, I have two, but we'll keep one out. The Brady Bunch station wagon.
Oh my God. That's fantastic.
Okay. Now, I didn't know if this was gonna do. How about Optimus Prime?
So Optimus Prime should count just from the standpoint that he is technically a vehicle.
Right. Like then you say, okay, how about Bumblebee? A Bumblebee.
That yeah, there's no
I,
real end to that.
yeah. I mean, that was on the tip. That I was going to use that as my last pick, but I was like, oh, the Brady Bunch, bang that one out and
Yeah,
whatever.
that one's
So that one was crazy. So guys, if you like these top fives and you want to put your top fives in or suggest the top five, and me and Mr. Rick will try to do a top five, send us any Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere. It doesn't even matter.
yeah,
Doesn't
just
even
send us a
matter where
message.
you
Let us
send us
know.
a message anywhere. You know where to get us and all that. Even if you teleport it or Telegram. Telegram. Do we have a Telegram? No.
I don't think I mean you can send us a telegram.
You can send us smoke signals. We're
Yeah,
good.
I mean, I can interpret them. I
Yeah.
actually
He can
I
interpret.
taught that class in for the Cub Scouts. Yeah. 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 That's a
Ah,
thing.
okay.
That's a thing that happened.
I don't know. What's that? No, seriously, what was it a thing?
Yeah. Like
Wow.
that's not me joking. That is I taught smoke signals because it's teaching a Morse code
Ah,
and
okay.
it's how to prepare the flame to deliver the smoke.
Ah,
That's the
okay.
tough part. And yeah, that's a thing.
Wow. That is crazy. So since we're going round and around and around,
Us go round and around and around? No, never.
never. Why don't we do our buy sell?
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing, Mr. Rick?
You know, this week I am going to Uh, I'm going to buy
Mm,
uh, a clean HDMI signal out of a camera. I know
okay.
that sounds like that's very niche, but this is what I've run into. Not every camera, when you put it to the settings that you're trying to get out of the camera, you can't just plug it into something and
Mm,
then see what the camera is seeing. And that's obnoxious. If you have a clean HDMI signal, I can
right.
monitor with and not worry about like of seeing little things at the top and the bottom no, I just want a clean signal so I can know where my framing truly is, okay? That's all I want. That's all I want in this world, okay? I know that sounds that's super fucking niche. I get it, but you guys know that I make movies, so that's what you get.
Yeah. There you go. Well, I'm selling kids that don't know when to shut up.
Nice.
Now, here's my theory. This might get kind of this will ruffle some feathers, but I don't care, really. If the kid, if the kid is if it's like a couple of years old, you give him some leeway and all that, right? Then you understand whatever. It might be fussy, it might be hungry, it may be whatever, right? If this kid is acting up and the parents and after 5 minutes and the kid keeps going on and on and on, I think you should be able to shoot a blow dart and hit the kid
Okay. Okay, it depends
like
on what. So I understand your sentiment.
right.
And now the reason that I wouldn't necessarily say maybe not a blow dart um, is more because of like, um, how do I say this? How sanitary or not sanitary a blow dart could be. That's a lot of saliva that I don't think you really want to have like
Okay.
that DNA
How
evidence
about hit
around.
him with a taser?
Oh man. Oh dude, have you seen this is rando stuff that you bring up tasers. Um there is like there's a lawsuit out
Oh wow. Okay.
because of
Well,
the deaths that have been happening with people
really?
with tasers. And
Right.
the reason that it's been happening with tasers is because they are yeah, they're shooting it. They've literally been shooting people right here, and
Oof.
so they've been uh, literally defibrillating people by
Oh
accident.
wow.
And if you don't need to be defibrillated, do you know what happens? You die.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
So,
why would you shoot? I was like, see, if I was gonna taser somebody, I would hit him in the leg, hit him in the shoulder, hit him somewhere, not in the like where the heart is, not in the chest or
well,
anything
you're
like that.
supposed to aim for the center mass.
Yeah, but I'm not, I don't want people to fucking move. I was like, you gotta move like that, give them a nice little, little jolt and all that.
Little zot zot.
Why don't we get better? How about cattle prodders?
So, have you ever been hit with a taser?
No, and I don't want to.
It's horrible.
I'm assuming that you were.
Yeah, I've been hit with a taser. Um,
Was it a training taser
it
or?
was it was a training taser, and
Oh,
one of my
okay.
friends, they their parental unit
Right.
was a trainer and said, "Hey, um, do you guys want to get tased?" We were like, uh, "Sure, why not?" Like, we're young and dumb. And sure enough, zot zot, quick little zot, and it knocked me off my feet. I was
Now, were you held up and someone hit you with it or what?
no, 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 no. I was standing in front of the couch, and it knocked me back
Really?
into the couch.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it was something else.
Because I've
Um,
seen where they would hold the person up and the guy would taser him as training, and like they would gently put the person down.
yes.
So it was like a brace or something like that.
Yeah, because you can lose control of your body,
Yeah.
and so yeah, I took it like a champ. It hurt a little
Yeah.
bit. Um, it's the worst 10 to 15 seconds of your life, and then it's like you feel like you've ran a marathon.
Ah.
Um, but I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. It's just
So,
it'll take the fight out of you because you don't want them to do it again.
oh no, 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 no. Nothing like that. So here's my thing. I was like, you do something with the kid, right? And either you tase them or whatever, and then you can tase the parent.
You know, sometimes I think the more effective thing is reminding the parent that there is consequences for their inaction. Um, I know that sounds horrible to say out loud, but most of the time, I'm convinced that most parents don't really think about what's going on with their kid.
No,
And so if their kid is being crazy, like sitting there and going, "Hey, um, little Jimmy, put down the gun," like
right,
what do you got? No, you've got to like sometimes you can't just be like, "Oh, that's just a kid being a kid." No, sometimes
right,
sometimes your kid is in danger, and if you
right.
don't do something, like
Something's gonna happen.
something's going to happen. And if
Right.
your kid's running around a store, I'm sorry, there's a bunch of weirdos out in this world.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, hell yeah.
you need to watch your kid.
I'm
Like,
like, I mean, you can see on what's a good parent, what's not a good parent. I was like, you see, man, I'll tell you right now. There's one time that this kid this kid was acting up. Man, this mother came over, whapped him. I mean, like cold cocked him. Said, "Get your ass over here."
so how do I say this? I never raised a hand to Raiden.
Right, 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 right. Okay.
I never, but at the same time, I never had to. Like
Mm-hmm.
there, so when we're talking about like there were much more effective ways to get your point across
Oh
than
yeah, yeah, yeah.
violence with my kid.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know that my kid is different, just plain different.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, I know that sometimes you just got to test a kid's ass to see if they'll respond in kind.
Oh, with me, it was like if Joseph would get out of line, and Gail already saw this. When I start screaming or I raise my voice, like how my father was with me, he stops. He doesn't do nothing. And every single time, like he would act up with his mother, it says, "If you keep this up, I'm calling your father."
So, um, there's something about the dad voice, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't scream,
Mm-hmm.
but my voice drops an octave and it can be heard from a county over. It's not
Right.
screaming, it's not yelling. It's it's letting my opinion be understood.
Right.
Yeah. And that's
It all
I
depends
found
on
it to be
how
much
you.
more effective. Like just the look, the time has come to calm down.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
get like that.
It's
I don't
real.
think.
It's so easy. And the kid will, if the kid keeps going, be like, all right, we're getting out of here. We're going to sit in this car and you can say whatever you want. You can be upset. But everything that you just stopped, know that you're not getting.
Hmm.
So all the things that we don't have, it's because you decided to act the fool in the grocery store.
Ah, okay, I got you.
So you put it on there, it'll be like, tell me how much you want that cereal. Okay, that's fine. But you know what? Yeah. Not only are you not getting that cereal, we're not picking up anything. If you're hungry, that's your problem.
Yeah,
And
my
by the time you get that sentence out,
right.
they're back in line. And I've never actually had to follow through on it.
Now, I don't think. I mean, I don't think I never raised a hand to Joseph.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe fucking around, I did that. Maybe I came close, but never came to. I don't even think my ex-wife used to do that. I don't even know. But there were times that my wife, my ex-wife would say, "It's like this is why now I know why people the mothers eat their young."
I mean, there's that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it gets to a point. It gets to a point, but
It gets,
you
yeah.
know, it's I don't know, whatever. But my son turned out more twisted than I am.
You
I don't
know,
know who's more twisted, me or my son.
my I'm proud of my kid. My kid's
Oh,
so
of
much
course.
better of a human than I am.
My son, he's been he's he's gone through a lot. I mean, between epilepsy, seizures, this, that, the other thing, and working through it, and then actually graduating high school. He's graduating high school, and now he's gonna be finishing his first year of college. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, cool.
He's doing more than I mean. I've gone through it. I've had my battles and all that, and I've done that. Gail's been seeing it. I've had demons. Gail's
I
been
mean, we all do, man.
Gail's seen my demons, and if I go back to those demons, she's gonna kick the shit out of me. Certain people will kick the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. But Mr. Rick, I think it's you know what time it is?
Is it time for us to talk about things rapidly?
Yeah, well, let's do something out of rapid fire questions.
Okay. All right. So, for some dumb reason, I thought this conversation was going to start talking about jobs and stuff, like the nostalgia for your first job. So,
Yeah.
I've got a whole bunch of things about your first job that I just want
Okay.
that I'm just going to throw out there. That's what we call misjudging the audience here, people. So here we go. Let's have some fun, JT. Okay, what was your first job?
Let's see. My first job, let's see. Now there was two of them. One of them was I was working as a monitor at an after school center.
Oh, that's wild.
And then, well, my mother got me that job when she was working for the Board of Ed. Um, but my first job was I worked in a video store,
Oh, very
like
cool.
one of those rentals when
Oh
people
yeah.
rent videos.
Yeah, I used to work at Video Den. I'm well aware.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How old were you when you had your first job?
Ooh, let's see. I was still in high school. I would say 14, 15.
Nice, nice. Yeah, and you said that your mom got you the job, but what was your motivation? What motivated you to get that job?
Money.
Just money. Nice.
Well, my mother put me into that, but the video, I mean, it was of my mother's friends that had the business, so I just worked there, basically.
So, and I was about to say, how did you find your first job? But your mom got it for you. What kind of was there like? What did they do for training to be a monitor?
Basically, just stand there and make sure that the kids got picked up by their parents, I
Yeah,
would
you,
say.
you literally they didn't train you at all. It was just
No,
like, hey,
basically,
let's just go.
just, just sit there and not do anything, or do your homework, or whatever you had, and they
So,
would sign you and sign your paper, so you submitted it and got paid. It wasn't much.
so was it? So how much did you make? Do you remember?
Oh my God, it was back in the day. It had to be like at least
Was it
minimum,
minimal?
yeah. But that was what, 1986 or somewhere around there, somewhere 86, 87, somewhere around there. I think I was like a freshman or a junior or something like that. I was in high school at the time.
For your first couple of jobs,
Right.
did you have any like memorable coworkers that were just like, oh dear God?
Um, when I was working for Staples, there was one, and basically, we used to go around and all that, go to uh the racetrack, go to Yankee Stadium, do certain shit like that and whatever. And he was trying to move in on my girl at the same time.
Oh wow,
Yeah, that
it
that
got they
it,
got real quick.
it got real quick.
So, so what is the most ridiculous big mistake that you've ever made in your first few jobs?
Um, I would say getting paid double, meaning like they would pay me and they would write on a slip and I would take the payout and then they would repay me. So
Oh,
I instead of making $20 for the day, I would make $40 for the day.
oh shit. Okay.
So that didn't whatchamacallit, that didn't really work out all that well. I mean, it worked out occasionally. It worked a couple of times, but I'm like, nah, ain't happening.
So from those first few jobs, were there any skills that you learned that like you still end up using today?
No, not really. No,
Of
no.
course not. For me, cleaning a fucking ice cream machine. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry. Um, you've had several first days, right?
yeah, yeah.
Um, do you feel nervous on your first days? Like, do you get that
Oh, of course, of course.
excitement?
It's more. I guess it's more. You're you got the jitters, but it's like how do you say it? It's like your first day on the job. Of course, you get the jitters or whatever. Like, oh my God, whatever. But yet, yeah, you got you're excited. You're excited and worried at the same time, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. What what's something that you were surprisingly proud of that you did that either like an accomplishment that you didn't expect to happen or yeah.
I would say when I was working for UPS, staying there that long. And if I would have stayed there, I would have been retired by now.
So if you had any advice to your younger self, that would be stay the fuck there.
Yeah, I should have stayed there.
What
But
was your favorite first job?
favorite first job, oh God. It must have been UPS
Must have
where
been.
it was like the first real job that I had. Like, I had benefits, I had this, I had that, I was making a good amount of money and all that fun stuff. And then we found out that then UPS went on strike and certain shit like that.
Oh boy, yeah.
It was good. I liked that. I should have stayed there when I had the chance. Like a fucking idiot, I left.
I mean that happens. Like we all have had something that
Oh yeah.
we're really into, like, but something was just like, there's greener pastures, and then the greener pastures were only green
The
because they're
only
fed with
reason,
shit.
yeah, the only reason why I left is because I would have to travel in from uh New Jersey in.
Yeah.
So that was taking it. I was literally out of the house because after I left there, I went to my second job. So basically, I was out of the house for at least what, 17 hours? 17 hours out of a 24-hour day or a
That's
12.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. I would leave my house at like 3 and don't get home till like almost 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, that's
That's a
that's what
lot.
like and people from work at UPS, they all looked at me like, what? I was like, I don't know how you do it. I was like, well, you got to do what you got to do.
Word.
Yeah.
So that was our rapid fire questions, man.
Wow, that was rapid fired,
That
and
would
I
rapidly
know,
fired.
yeah, that was rapidly fired. So, as that being said, Mr. Rick, what, where can they find you?
Well, you see, of course, I'm the lead singer of the existential nerd metal experience, Splintered Reality, who is constantly making really cool new music. We've been in the studio tirelessly working on Wake the Dead for you guys, and when that hits, you're going to be like, holy shit. Um, we're working on getting some new shows set up, so onward to victory on that. But all in all, man, you can catch us wherever you find your music. So if you're on Spotify, we're on Spotify. Or if you are on Apple Music, we're on Apple Music. If you're on YouTube, hey, follow us on YouTube. And of course, you can follow this fucking podcast as well as Three Beers In, which is my other podcast, and Ohana Trivia, which we're getting into we're about to start a new renaissance with that. So yeah, it's gonna kick some ass and take some names, and there we go. So JT, where can we listen to your sweet vocal tonations?
Oh, vocal tonations. You hear that, Gail? I got vocal tonations. My luscious voice over the airwaves. She's like, oh, Jesus Christ. But you can follow me on the Facebook, JT Project, which is my other podcast where I interview local bands and all that. Hopefully that'll start up soon. You can catch me also on this fucking podcast where we talk about random shit and everything else known to man. Also, you can follow me on uh, BLG, which is Beans, Leaves, and Greens, which is basically if you like coffee, smoke cigars, or golf, or all three of them, go like, subscribe to the page. Also, YouTube, go like, subscribe, comment below, and all that other fun stuff. All things coffee, go like that. We're 800 and was it 852. I'm trying to get to 900 by the end of the summer. So let's go, guys. Yes, and why did I sound like Liberace when say
I
that?
don't know. That
I have no
yeah, that's a
idea.
thing though.
But also, we have one more podcast where I'm here and Mr. Rick is there, and then the podcast after that, I'll be there and Mr. Rick will be there.
Yes,
So
versus me being where you are now, because
yeah,
that would be
but
just
I'll be where
ridiculous.
you are now. I'll be
Right,
there, not here, but there. But
right.
who's gonna be there?
Who is going to be there? It's going to be
I'm
me.
gonna
It's
be
going to be
there.
you,
It's gonna be me, you, the unpaid intern,
the unpaid
Sweet
intern,
Pea, and the Sweet Pea.
and the sweet pea.
And the Sweet Pea. And the Sweet Pea is going to be like, nah. And she's going to videotape us being like buffoons.
Us being silly.
Yeah, basically, and all that. So, as well as dazzling nails, what Gail would say, I have no idea.
I
But
have no idea.
we already know what Mr. Rick is going to say.
I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, it is always our pleasure to do our absolute best every single week for you. The fact that you stick around and listen to us, it shocks the hell out of us, to be honest. So if you made it this far, congratulations. You're freaking awesome. So, guys, good night. Goodbye, and we'll bang.
Good night, guys. Stogies and bogeys for all my friends. Bye bye now.